Good morning, happy Sunday. It is Sunday where I am right now in Dublin in Ireland, and I think this is my first time actually filming in my new apartment here. And I mean, I can talk about this a bit later, like why I'm here and everything, but I just thought it would be really nice to film a typical day in Ireland on a Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. We have a nice day planned, and we actually did, I think, the exact day this time last week, and it was lovely. And we were kind of planning like a whole new different adventure, and then we thought, you know what, we loved it last week, so let's do the same. It's going to involve, potentially, depending on how I'm feeling, a sea swim, followed by a sauna. We're going to go to the gym this morning. But first of all, I am going to show you this new tool that I've been using to really relax in the morning, and it's called Sensate. I don't know if you've already heard of it. I'm new to the brand, and they contacted me, and when I read up about them and they told me a bit more about the ethos of their business, I was fascinated, and so I've given it a go, and I really want to share it with you. And I also have a discount code for you, so wait around for that. I'll also put that in the description box down below. First of all, let me just show you around our new little pad. So this is our new place in Dublin for the next few months. And my priority here has been to just make it feel super, super cozy. And I think it's important to make your home feel like a safe, sacred space, like your sanctuary. So if we just come over here, you can see already this morning I've lit the candles over here, and I've got the fire going. I always light incense as well, just to make it feel really relaxing. And we haven't been here long at all, but it was just my priority to make it feel homely, you know? It's only temporary, but I think it's really important to make this space feel relaxing and like a place that you can really unwind in. This is the Sensate device that I was just talking about, and it's this very chic pebble. And the idea of it, the purpose for this device, is to help calm your nervous system and help guide you into meditation or help you sleep. And it does that through the app. It syncs automatically with this app that you download on your phone, and there are different soundscapes on there to play. And so you listen through your headphones, and this, when placed on your chest like this, and you play the soundscapes, it emits these beautiful intrasonic sound frequencies, vibrations through your body. So you're listening through your headphones to the soundscapes, and you're feeling this Sensate device actually vibrate and send these frequencies through your body in sync with the music. It's beautiful. It's such an incredible sensation. And as you know already, I love my meditation, and I'm always finding ways to calm down the nervous system. But this is something I've never experienced before. I actually used this last night to help me fall asleep. And on the app, there are different categories, and one of them is sleep. So I clicked one to really calm me down and help me relax while I was in bed. And it's like an experience that I have never had before in terms of meditation. It really is multi-sensory, because not only are you listening to these beautiful soundscapes or music, you're feeling the vibrations as well. So it's like these beautiful waves running through your body. Now, without getting too technical and scientific, because I'm still learning about this myself, this is all still very new to me, this Sensate device helps to tone the vagus nerve. Now, the vagus nerve, if you've never heard of that before, is what helps to really relax and calm down the nervous system. So there's more to this device than just like relaxing music and a nice vibration on the chest. It's actually helping to tone the vagus nerve. So I thought it would be a really nice way to start the day today. It's a Sunday morning. I'm going to use my Sensate, and I'm going to listen to 10 minutes of a soundscape, something not too relaxing because I don't want to fall back to sleep. It is a Sunday after all, and that could easily be done. But I'm thinking something that can actually set me up for the day so that I'm feeling calm but also ready. I've now got my phone here, and I'm just going to turn on the Sensate device there. I felt a little vibration to let me know it's on, and I'm just turning on the app. And I'm going to select track, and one that I really like is if we go into space and time, and then you can see the first one there is Be Sensate. And I'm going to do 10 minutes today. Select track. Normally I would use my earphones, but I think if I play it out loud, you'll actually be able to experience what I'm feeling to a certain degree with the music. You obviously won't be able to feel the vibrations and this intrasonic device, but I'm just placing the sensate right here. I just want to show you, if I click play and leave the sensate on the table, you're going to see what I'm talking about with the vibrations. So you've seen the sensate device in action. It's such a beautiful feeling. It grounds you instantly, and depending on how you feel, like whether you want to fall asleep or ease anxiety, even, you know, just get ready for the day, it's a really lovely practice to have. And that was just 10 minutes that I did today, but it goes up to 30 minutes. So yeah, you can pick and choose what feels right for you on the day. And I do have a discount code for you if this feels like something you're interested in and would like to try out and give it a go, implementing it into your day. I'm going to leave up here the discount code for you. So enjoy that, make the most of that, and let me know how you get on, and if you notice a difference in how it calms your nervous system and sets you up for the day or helps you fall asleep. Anyway, it's time for me to get on with my day. I am going to get changed, and Jamie and I are going to head to the gym, and we've got a really great kind of daily practice, I suppose, and the gym is very much part of that, just, you know, moving your body, shifting some energy. And after that, we're going to a place called Portrain, which is a place that I found randomly. I don't know Ireland at all, but it's only about 30 minutes from Dublin. It's actually in County Dublin, and they have a beautiful beach, and I mean, Irish beach. It's still freezing cold. It's not going to suddenly be like Bali, but it's yeah, there's a beach with a sauna. So we're heading down. Hopefully I will feel energized enough to actually go in the water. We'll see. I did last time. I was actually really, really proud, and jumped straight in the sauna, sweat out for 45 minutes. We have a session, and then we'll probably just, yeah, come back, make some food. Really, really casual, low-key, cozy Sunday. It's so funny going for a beach day when it's cold and grey. I've got like my proper old beach bag. We're ready to go swimming in the freezing cold.
Freezing cold, refreshing, rejuvenating island, darling.
Refreshing, rejuvenating island. Sunny! The sun has come out for our beach day. Welcome to the sea spot. It's busy today. Wow, it's because the sun's out. I think I'm gonna go in. I'm feeling strong. I have heard about this, the Winding Stair bookshop. It's 6 p.m. and I have just been editing a video. I thought I'd edited it actually like a few days ago, but I just went over it and I needed to like add music and text and things like that. So I've just finished that. That's just uploaded, bang on time for 6 p.m, which I'm happy about. And I think we're just going to make some dinner. Our food has just arrived. We ordered our groceries online, so yeah, I think we'll just do some cooking. Random things bought online, part 1, kaleidoscope. Like, I ordered this last week because it felt like a really good idea. It's quite cool. So, I went to the bookshop and I bought old school haul coming your way right now. I found this book called Between Worlds, and it's Folk Tales of Britain and Ireland, and it's by Kevin Crosley Holland, and it's like a storytelling book about old myths and legends of Ireland, which I've been really curious about. You know, all like how there are fairies in the forest and leprechauns and everything. So I thought this would be really nice to kind of read before bed. It's a collection of short stories, just like a couple of pages each, and I thought kind of reading that before bed would be quite nice. And then a natural history of fairies, and this book is so beautiful. I just saw this in the corner of the shop and it caught my eye, and I thought Daisy May would love this because it's her birthday coming up. It's absolutely stunning, and Daisy May has a real thing for fairies right now. If you were to see her bedroom, it's just covered in fairies, fairy paintings, fairy ornaments, fairy books. So I saw those two and just instantly thought of her. So I just wanted to have a quick chat, a real, honest, deep chat, because that's what my channel seems to be anyway. I just kind of have conversations with you guys about life and what's going on. And this week has been really, really tough. It's an interesting one because the past year has been full of adventure, full of fun. I feel like, honestly, I have taken a gap year. Like, this has been my gap year, age 30. I never took a gap year when I was a kid, before university or anything. So it has really been a year of fun, and I have loved so much of that. It has been such an incredible experience. And I think then coming back to reality, I suppose, it's like I've got pretty intense holiday blues. And I haven't felt this previously at all because obviously I've been coming back and forth. But this past week, I think, has just been a lot. It has felt really heavy. And here's where I go a little bit woo-woo, but I know some of you understand where I'm coming from with this. But this week in particular, astrologically, has been pretty intense, and I'm really curious to hear whether you have felt this too. So we had an eclipse, which has the same intensity of about 3 full moons. So if you're sensitive to a full moon in general, energetically, emotionally, an eclipse is like that times 3. So this week we have felt the eclipse, and we have also had Mercury go into retrograde. Now, if you're curious at all about astrology, you'll know that those two things are pretty big in themselves. But to have both of those in the same week was just like, okay, wow, I feel a lot. Like, I'm just feeling everything. It was like a wave of emotion. And it just hit me pretty hard. And I think because I'm in a new city, I'm kind of finding my feet as it is. I'm just getting my way around a whole new place, you know? So moving into a new place again, like seriously, how many times? How many times can you move house? I dread to think how many beds I have slept in the past 12 months. So I think I'm just feeling the impact of this kind of hopping around for the past year. And finally, I'm in a place where I do feel like I can relax. Despite it being new surroundings, I feel like I'm in a really safe place. There's a lot of love around me and I feel very safe here. So it's like my body and my mind can finally just be like, oh, decompress. And you know, sometimes when you go on holiday and you finally feel yourself relaxing and then you get sick and it's like, how have I just got the flu? I'm on holiday. Why am I sick? Or whatever it is that your body is physically dealing with. And I think that's often because sometimes when you have been under stress or constantly on the go, your body is not able to be sick. So it's as soon as you actually go away and you relax and you can decompress, your body can finally be sick. And I think in a way that's kind of what has happened to me this week. It's like, finally, my mind and my body has recognized that, oh, okay, I'm safe, I'm settled. I can lay roots here for a while, at least, for the time being. Now I'm going to feel everything that I've been suppressing for the past few months of just like that constant on the go energy. And even though, like, don't get me wrong, Bali was heaven. I was in my element in Bali and I miss it so much every single day. There was still a lot kind of hanging in the air of like, where are we going to live? Where are we going to go? We technically moved out of our London apartment from Bali. It was like chaos, mentally chaos. And work-wise as well, I had a lot to deal with and just sort out. All of those annoying kind of things that had been hanging over me. So I think that's why, in a way, this week was like, wow, okay, now we have time to deal with everything that we've been suppressing. And it came with the eclipse, and it's come with Mercury in retrograde, and I'm in new surroundings. It has just been a lot. And I think that's why there are little things in my day that can really help. And they seem like small, insignificant things, I suppose, but they make a huge positive impact. Simply going outside for a walk. Some days I don't want to leave the house. Like this week, honestly, I haven't even wanted to get dressed. I've just wanted to stay in my pajamas, stay cozy, stay warm. The cold really affects me. And I think I've kind of managed to somehow escape the cold for a year, and I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. And I know, like, I joke about constantly moaning about the cold and it's grey and it's dark, but there are actually real things that do genuinely affect us all. And I've definitely become more sensitive to it. So simply forcing myself to get dressed and go on a walk is like a win for the day. And things like Sensate, you know, like when a brand like that gets in touch, I'm curious, I'm interested, I'm fascinated by these infrasonic sound waves and frequencies and vibrations that run through the body. And actually trying that out and integrating it into my day is like, again, a little win and something that can make a huge impact to just making my day that little bit better. Because I think it is all of the little things. We can often underestimate the little things that we can do in our day-to-day lives, like going for a walk, like meditating for 10 minutes, that we can actually, because we underestimate the impact, we can actually end up neglecting to do them because we're like, oh, it's 10 minutes, like what does that matter? But actually, when you start letting those little things go, you realise that your life can just feel quite heavy and there's a lot to deal with, and it's only consumed by like the errands and the things that you need to do. But I just think it's so important to maintain the routine of the little things that do have a positive impact on our lives. And this is unique and different for all of us. What works for me absolutely will not work for all of you. And equally, you know, you'll all have your individual little loves that you do throughout the day that for everyone else might be like, you do what? Like, cooking is your meditation? What? Or like, you run for fun? It was interesting when we were just sat on the top of the cliff overlooking the beach and watching people. I said to Jamie, I was like, we're such an interesting species that we are throwing our bodies into freezing cold water for fun, but it actually makes us feel better. And I feel like unless you have tried it and done it, that makes no sense. And for me, it made no sense before, but I must say, like, actually breathing, calming your nervous system and plunging yourself into cold water and swimming and maintaining that breath, you feel like a different person afterwards. It's like you walk out renewed and rejuvenated. And, you know, until you try these things, I don't think you can fully appreciate the impact. But also, a lot of people that will feel horrible and awful and it won't work for them. So I think with your personal health and well-being, it's all about trial and error, unfortunately. I really, really wish my channel could be about this one formula that fits everyone and suits everyone and makes everyone feel great. But unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. So I suppose what I love to do is just kind of feed little things that I'm trying and let you know how I get on with them. And hopefully you try out a couple of them. And if you find something that works for you, it's like, amazing. Please keep that up and try to implement it into your life. It doesn't have to be every day. You know, maybe you find that just going for a walk a couple of times a week in your afternoon when you're feeling a little bit down can actually make you feel a million times better. So yeah, I think health and wellness is trial and error. We just need to figure it out. And you know, I'm about to turn 31 and I haven't got it figured out. Like I just know a few things that work for me. I know a few things that definitely don't work for me, but there's still so much to discover. And actually the things that work for me today aren't going to work for me in 5 years' time. I'll need to rediscover a whole new routine and schedule then, but I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, in the meantime, we're just all discovering what works for us. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to get on here and have a quick word and be real with you and just say, this week has been tough. I really struggled. I did not want to pick up my phone and film my days whatsoever. But I think as of Friday, I woke up feeling like a new person. And honestly, there wasn't a particular thing that triggered me to just suddenly feel good. Equally, there was no one particular thing that triggered me to feel bad. I think it's just a roller coaster, and our emotions are not linear. There's no like, oh, you're gradually making yourself feel good. So you're going to go up, down, backwards, forwards. And yeah, it takes a lot of patience, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm really hungry. So I'm going to take my book, maybe flick through this and start cooking. Dinner time, it's underway, so I've decided to make a massive rainbow colourful stir fry. So I've already got the onions on the go here, garlic, ginger. I'm going to do this with tofu and then so many veggies. So as you can see, these veggies, I'm not going to name them all for you. And I think what I'm going to do is add some tamari or soy sauce with, now hear me out here, almond butter with some coconut milk. And then I'm just going to add a few different spices like, what have we got here? Some turmeric, some cumin seeds. I hope I have some in here. Cumin seeds, yeah, there we go. And just do, yeah, a bit of a tofu, veggie, almond buttery, coconut milk stir fry. And then I've actually already got some rice on the go here. Jamie has introduced me to a rice cooker and I cannot believe I haven't had one before. I used to just always cook rice on the hob, but this, it's magic. I love it. This is such a basic and simple tip, but when you're chopping loads of veggies, have a little bowl on the side or a container from your veggies and use it to just put all of the waste straight in there as you go. It just saves you like doing a million trips to the bin or just getting it all over the counter. So yeah, I don't love it, but it's just like a little cooking hack. Onion, garlic and ginger in the pan. All the veggies are in and the tofu, and I've also added some cumin seeds and mustard seeds, so I'm just going to let this cook away. And I'm now just going to add the spice mix that I just made, a little sauce, and then the rest of the coconut milk, and I'm just going to let this cook for another couple of minutes and then we're done. Dun dun dun! Okay, moment of truth. Perfectly cooked rice. And turns out I've actually created more of a curry than a stir fry. There we go, not too shabby. A creamy coconut tofu curry. Hope it tastes good. Thank you. Ah, looks cozy. I take it you like it? Mm-hmm. Good, that's what I like to see.